How's it going, Rocketeers? In this video, we're going to talk about sinking legs. A lot of beginners have a hard time keeping their legs up at the surface, and they complain about them sinking quite often. Your legs are your heaviest muscles in the body. They're going to sink naturally. They're going to sink more than anything else, especially because they're so dense. They don't have lungs in them either. Your chest stays up kind of easy because they've got lungs. Your arms stay up kind of easy because they're pretty thin. But your legs are clunky and they're heavy and they're going to sink. The best way to keep them up is to keep them moving. Things in motion tend to stay in motion. So if you can keep your legs moving, you'll stay up at the surface easier. Kind of like a boat. When a boat gets moving fast, the front end goes up in the water because things moving fast in the water rise. So if you want to keep your legs up in the water, you got to have a little bit of speed, a little bit of a kick, a little bit of a flutter in order to keep them up. Watch. First, I'll let my legs sink. Now I'm going to kick them just a little bit of kicking, and watch them stay up at the surface. Now, if you start kicking really hard and you tense your muscles and your legs are stiff and your feet are flexed like this, you still might sink or go backwards. You got to relax, and it's got to be a whip. The energy starts from your hip, goes through your knee, and flips off your toes, just like that. You got to let your feet be floppy. You got to let your ankles be loose, and they've got to be able to whip the water off. When they're under the water, you want them to look like they're boiling the water. You want the water to look like it's being boiled from your kick. So, once again, I'll let my legs sink. And now I'll kick them back up to the surface. I'm boiling the water, letting the water flip off my toes, and I'm moving forward in the water pretty effortlessly. Same thing goes when you're on your stomach. If you're on your stomach and you let your feet drop, or you tense them up, or you don't use them, they're going to sink. Watch. All I have to do is kick ever so slightly to get them back up to the surface. They got to kick just a little bit, just a little bit. Notice I'm not pounding my legs in the water because that would make me pretty tired pretty quickly. I'm trying to conserve energy. Legs burn up a lot of energy. They take a lot of oxygen to keep those big muscles firing. So just little light flutter kicks in the water will keep them up near the surface. Watch again. I'll let them sink, and then I'll kick them very lightly to get them back up to the surface and help me move forward in the water. Watch. Now, the opposite of having your feet too flexed would be to be running in the water. We don't want to run in the water either. You don't want your legs to bend too much like this. You don't want your knees coming out of the water like that. They should stay underwater, and it's just your toes. It's just your toes that break the surface just a little bit. They're boiling the water. The water should flip off the ends of your toes. And that's how you keep your legs from sinking in the water. Well, Rocketeers, that's all I have for you today. If you're interested in your own private lessons in person or online, then head over to our website. Follow us over on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and support the channel by contributing to our Patreon. Links are in the description below. We give out a t-shirt on each platform every month. If you found this video helpful, splash that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to be the first to see these videos as soon as they're published, then turn on the bell notifications. If you practice it, let us know how it goes in the comments. We'll respond to everyone. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Now get ready to rock it.